Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here in a very broken up territory that we really need to fix ASAP. So actually, because I'm pretty sure we also just got attacked by stranger wolves, or not. Oh, maybe those were coyotes. Either way, we need to go fix that territory and fast. And actually, I'm going to howl, just to give us a bit of leeway on this. But yes, guys, we're actually back with Ebony because his pups are so close, guys. I'm too excited. Like, I love all of my wolves, but if we can get Ebony's pups in particular, then I'm going to be especially eager because of all of the challenges he's had to face and everything. And yeah, I'm just gonna be really proud of him if he can pull through, which I believe he really can. He has 2 pups. Oh wow, those howls did a lot more for this than I thought it would. I think we just need to grab some food for Ebony and his mate. That would look good if it wasn't moving, and if it wasn't also a buck. Creek, that's for you. Creek, thank you. Unfortunately, not only is that a buck, it's moving. And moving things are not so much Ebony's field, unless it's a beaver, which I actually predicted beavers to be his main source of food, except there's a lake here. Okay, yeah, we do have a creek. We can go up to the creek, see if he wants to practice or try his paw at beaver hunting. But that's actually a fair way away, and I don't think Ebony wants to go that far for food. So, bison. Mule deer's probably the buck we just saw. Let's say bison bull carcass. Okay, those are mule deer. I think it's going this way. I'm gonna be... Oh, okay. I don't think Ebony would mind risking that. I think Ebony's a lot more confident with, trying the stronger things than most of our other wolves would be, because he survived an attack from a freaking bison as a very small pup, when he wasn't even really old enough to be traveling all that far yet, and he was traveling super far anyways, plus he survived the infection that came with that. So Creek, careful. Creek, stop eating it. I need to move it. Yeah, that's why we need to move it, Creek. Okay. No. We're not challenging the moose, okay? You can eat it. Okay, you've got more than enough in your stomach. You barely left anything for us. Fine. You're fine. I was hoping to have at least enough to bring back to the pups, but whatever. It's fine. She's full now, so if they aren't filled up by what's left of the carcass there, she can feed them. Let's see. Ah, good job, Ebony. Good job. I'm sorry, I love my boy so much. Oh, that was a sprint. I am sorry. And then Ebony's just watching, or Pebble's just watching, like, you better move, or I will bite you. I will eat you. Better not eat it all. Better not. Better not. I'm gonna do one last howl to make sure. Oh no, it's auto saving. Okay, I don't think I could. Oh, Guy! They're howling together! That's so cute! Oh, I am a tad worried that that'll attract predators, but part of why I like things this out and open is that I can see predators if they want to come up. It also tends to deter cougars, and I forgot to tell them to go into the grass, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, they're so unbearably cute. Yeah, I am gonna just a nice little picture of the two of them sleeping. I like how they did the little thing there. Oh, shoot. Wait a second, we had territory there? Yes, we did. Alright, you two. In the grass, now. Oh, definitely in the grass. Creek? Okay, well first. Nice job, River! And only a couple more sleeps, and Pebble will be right up there with her, and we will be done. But as I predicted, the howling didn't fortify enough. And we can actually smell a lot of what I assume to be not Crevice Lake, Junction Butte. They must be what's pushing over here and down here, but it's definitely the Crevice Lake that just took over this piece of territory. So, the plan is, oh, they're actually doing pretty good. The plan is we're going to take this back because, you know, it's already taken, and then we're going to run down, although we are going to howl to try to fortify further hexes a little bit, and also to try to increase these two. So now, yeah, let's go. This is not a hunting trip, which is fine because we don't need food all that much, but yes, the Crevice Lake pack has come in. See, I had this little theory that, like, the Crevice Lake pack still really doesn't, okay, not a theory, but, like, I guess this little sort of headcanon, I guess, where the Crevice Lake pack still doesn't like the Storm pack, for what Breeze did to them, because he really crushed them down and suffocated them that one year. He was a really successful wolf, but still, he really beat them down and smothered them into probably nearly starving and fading off that one year. And so now that they fully recovered, it seems, coming back strong, they want to make their presence known. Like, ooh, there's an awkward. That's nice. They want to make their presence known, and they want revenge, and they want the storm pack to be smothered the way that they were that year. Except Breeze didn't have any like main heirs, like to pass down that story. Like Tornado's pups survived, obviously, because one of them was Lightning, and Lightning was Ebony's father. But oh my gosh, they're old enough to be out with their mothers now. That's so cute. We don't need them for food, but aha. So they did run through here too. Oh yeah, because this was actually their land, so before, so the Saddle Meadows. Jeez, we're in the Saddle Meadows? How did I not realize that? Is that where we started? I don't think that's where we started. It was this hex though, so maybe that was where we started. Jeez, it's been so long. I don't remember. I don't think so though. But yeah. It's going to be quite simple, quite quick, and then we'll head on back. We'll play with the pups, we'll let them eat, and then we'll take another nap. And then the next day, and then we'll howl on the way back. And then the next day, if those are down too much because of Crevice Lake's pushing. I think we actually have the most like landmarks here because we have. Oh no, it's Little Butte that we start. We have most of First Meadow. Actually, I think they really strongly took over that piece. So actually, we're gonna go take that back. Because I know we had a hex there. We've got pretty much all of First Meadow. We've got Aspen Heights, Sandy Slope, Saddle Meadows, decent chunk of the Grassy Plateau, and Crystal Pond, although we are sharing that with Emerald and Obsidian. Although I could imagine like their little truce, because I feel because of their joined ancestry, slowly but surely they're gonna get more like ripped apart from one another, and like maybe eventually, like if we like Tiger Eye is kind of smothering the Prospect Peak right now, maybe eventually we'll say that like the other packs, like one of the packs stayed alive and then the other two, I'm just gesturing hypothetically, I feel like Junction Butte would be more likely to stay alive than Crevice Lake, honestly. Although, I don't know, I'll have to double check on what it was like for Lightning taking over Junction Butte, but we have sufficiently shown that Thunder and Silver's bloodline is probably the most dominant, because Tiger Eye is currently not entirely smothering Prospect Peak, but she took over most of their original territory, and the main way that they're surviving is by adapting their territory. Breeze immediately like smothered Crevice Lake, and Lightning took over a good chunk of Junction Butte as well, so as did Jasper, I believe. And just like more over here so he could keep McBride Lake area. So yeah. boy, Ebony. Alright. This is enemy wolf territory, so we cannot howl until we officially take the area away. Because, I don't want to walk that far. I want to walk across an entire hex just to get home. Those are wolves. Heck. Yeah, it's on the other side. Okay, we're probably gonna end up fighting here. Ooh. That coat is really pretty though. Actually reminds me of Lightning's coat. Yeah, it does look like Lightning. Hey! Alright. Yeah. Ah! Oh shoot, we got the alpha on us. Well, that's not great. The alpha and one of his daughters. You stay the frick away from Creek. Hey. Get the frick off her. See, this is one of those times when not being able to sprint is a huge disadvantage. Because we're in a fight where they can sprint and we cannot. I think, yeah, we did upgrade our speed and our health for boosts this year, so everything's neutral or above for us. And it's likely not the same for them. Creek. The heck? Why was Creek just standing there? Oh, maybe, like, 'cause she is, like, 5 years old now. Maybe, like, she lost someone to the Junction Butte pack and hadn't said anything. So she just kind of, like, froze for a second until the wolf attacking her snapped her back to reality. Creek. Ah. Oh, do we chase him? Didn't do much for the territory, but still. Okay. Oh, that did. Okay. I think we'll give it like a minute or so before the running fully wears off, because, hold on, what? Shooting Star Herd? How have I not heard of that before? I really like that name. And no, it's probably gonna go. Oh, we could go over there and hunt for beavers, but I don't want to. Oh. I want to risk that. Okay. So yeah, we have successfully taken back pretty much all the territory we want to. Go ahead. Probably should have gotten a drink of water when the moment we noticed the wolves coming over, because we knew we couldn't avoid that confrontation, but we did try to scare them off. But like the moment, oh, okay, so we're actually a lot closer than I thought we were. But like the moment they attacked Creek, Ebony's like, no. Yeah. I find it interesting that Creek froze, because like game-wise it was probably just a bug where she just stopped responding to like her code or whatever for a second, but I love that name. Oh, that is way too close. Get the frick out. Yeah, I think that would I think maybe she, like I said before, lost someone to the Junction Butte pack, or like has had really bad experiences with them. And so for a second she just kind of froze, like, oh my gosh, what the actual heck? And so then, yeah. But then after she got attacked, it snapped her back and was like, oh, right, Ebony needs me. I do have pups to look after. Like, so. Hi, girls. see. I think he'd be a little worried about her after that. So, let me give her a nice little lick. I love her little eye marking. The howling, probably. Yeah, we'll wait for Pebble to eat, and then we'll play a little bit, and then we'll head to sleep. So that then, in case we need to head out again and enforce our territory right away in the morning, there's not as much of a risk of them running off. Pebble's trying to play with River, and River's just like, no, not feeling it right now. River, you can't go too far. I think Ebony's a little bit shaken up by how close the Junction Butte wolves were to his family. Pebble. Alright. Oh, look, it's auto-saving. Me acting like that's like a new feature or something. Okay, that is fine because it's rather far. We can handle that. Or we can literally just sleep again, honestly. We can literally have them sleep again, and Pebble would be there. Girls are so close to becoming adults, and I'm not okay with it. I say, is they're like, oh geez, they're not quite half his size, but like, they're half his height. Look at that. They're like half, okay, not quite. They're like a quarter of his height. In the grass now. What the absolute frick are you guys doing here? And I sprinted on accident. Frick, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. We took our territory back from you, and you are not getting it back. We will not return it to you. Creek, you doing okay? I want to keep them as far from the pups as I possibly can. Where's Creek? She's circling her own wolf. Creek, we're not gonna get them. Yeah, we need to get out of here soon. Because the Junction Butte all of a sudden has a really deep interest on getting at us. Maybe because while originally we were just up here, like we weren't bothering them all that much, all of a sudden we had to bother them quite a bit with our territory move. And so now they're worried that we think we can just invade their home or whatever. And so now, because I kind of find the Junction Butte wolves to be like the bully pack, which bullies usually bully people because they're insecure. So like that's kind of what I find the Junction Butte pack to be, is like the insecure person who, or the insecure pack who bullies others to away from them, or like tries to dominate them to make sure that go get some, River. Oh. Daddy has to rest now, even if whoops, that's against Daddy's rules. Whoops. Oh wait, no. Dang it. Because even if you wanted to go someplace now, we're not walking him. to the other side of his territory and back. Don't think his pups would stay here for that long. Alright, let's see. That's not okay. That actually looks like they went straight up here and then straight in there. We're about to be attacked. And Pebble, how the heck are you not? I don't want to howl. Oh. I don't want to howl. Game. Screw you. Success. You've kept your pups alive. Oh, I didn't actually think that would go through. You've kept your pups alive and growing at the rendezvous site. You now completed the Slow Creek episode. Congratulations. Alright, guys. We did it. Now, you're going to save Ebony. And we're going to go to the main menu. And we are going to see what his pups, River and Pebble, look like. And honestly, the point of this, do I have Tornado up still? Oh, whoops. Oh, this is going to be so useful. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let me pull up the document for their personalities / life quests and stuff. Alright, so first let's look at the stats. Pebble's stats is stamina -1, strength 1, speed 2, and health -2. So overall, not really a healthy pup, and actually that means if we have pups with her, she's going to have a chance for her pups to be blind and or deaf, or have some other issue, because variety. I really need to like mix these wolves up to keep my motivation going on this, which would be interesting. And then we have River, so she's like a speedy wolf who kind of zooms around. She kind of has a Breeze's speed, actually. For River, where did she get that speed? Ah, her mother. That explains that. So River has stamina -1, strength 1, speed 1, and health -1. So yeah, I think Pebble is... I think neither of them are quite the runt, or were meant to be the runt. Where did the -1 come from? Ah, the -1 came from Creek. The strength one, they inherited the 1 from Creek as well. The speed 2 Pebble got from Creek, and the speed 1 must have been a mishmash of Creek and Ebony's stats. And then the health, looks like Pebble just got unlucky and got both of their healths combined. So, let us grow them up. No, we're not going to, no. And then we're going to do River. Oh gosh, this is gonna have to be very careful about that. So, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I don't think either of them would pop up in here. Oh, nope, they just did. Okay, so Pebble actually has her father's fur coat, like slightly lighter, which I'm not entirely surprised about, to be honest. But it looks like she actually got a scar on her nose, which kind of looks like it came from like a hawk or another wolf or something, which is interesting. Her eyes are kind of yellowy. Let's see her howls. I think that's Ebony's howl. That might have been Creek's howl, I think. So I don't think Ebony has that howl. Do they ever like have this stuff edited? Honestly, I feel like she'd have more like that. I don't think they edit this stuff at all, so. Except for like maybe the radio collar. No, you're not getting a radio collar. You only get that if the game decides. Stats and yeah. Alright. And now let's look at River, who got her mother's coat, which, again, not entirely surprised. I think it's a slightly bit darker and then lighter in some areas, but she even got the nice little marking. Might be like a family mark now. Let's see. Oh yes, I'm excited to hear her howl. Oh, that's what it turned into. Oh, that reminds me of Cole's howl. Okay, I feel like that's more of what it was, honestly. They edit this at all, honestly. Alright. So, I completely forgot to read off their personalities and challenges and stuff. Whoops. I'm very glad I remembered to do that before ending off, because I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Alright. So, it's River first. Whoops. So, River is a fierce and impatient wolf. She has no respect for wolves that intrude on her territory, but does respect pack boundaries after she adjusts them to her needs. She doesn't quite understand the concept of growing up, despite being a pup herself once. And when I say once, I mean like just now, but whatever. And believes that they grow bigger by her training them, whether it be through swimming, running ahead of them, or generally just pushing them to do as much physical activity as possible. So basically, she's the PE teacher that replaces the education with activity. My PE teachers in a nutshell. Her life challenge is basically to live a nomadic life. Which, yeah, that's her challenge. And Pebble is the quieter little sister between herself and River, and she roams the world as she pleases. She has no regard for pack territories or danger, whether it be within her territory or outside of it. She also hates not finishing what she started, whether it be a hunt, an adventure, or anything else. Although she's a daydreamer, Pebble prefers to be grounded and to have a safe place to rest and eat, and prefers rocky dens or tree dens that have a more solid interior and exterior. So, her life challenge is the first prey, often elk or deer, we bite is the one that we have to hunt and kill, unless we are interrupted with the danger of rival wolves. In that case, we must attempt to continue the hunt, but if we're bitten, we can give it up for a little bit. If we have the option to return to the hunt, we must take it. So yeah, we have one that's going to live a nomadic lifestyle, and the other one who always has to finish what she starts. So, I feel like River would have more of a Tornadoes thrill, like, I think River would inherit, like, Storm and Tornado's personality in a way, while Pebble would inherit, like, Tornado's carefree, doesn't know what danger means, but, like, along with her mother's more sensible kind of dodging and weaving and stuff. But yes, so that was River and Pebble. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me know which wolf you think should be our next heir for the Storm Pack. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.